What's going on? Hope everybody had a good night. Hope everybody had a good night. I hope everybody have a good night. I got the link on right now. I got the link on right now. I got it on right now. That's the brother Philly Dom. You gonna come in? Um, I want to give you a little history about me. A little history. August 31st, 1970, 181st Street, Walton Avenue in the South Bronx. I was born. At 7 years old, I moved and was raised in Yonkers, New York, and that'll always be my hometown. Always. Yonkers was a rough place. It was very small. But it was a rough place. It was a rough place growing up. You had all the projects. You had hey Marie, how you doing? I'm just giving you a little taste of where I was born at and raised. I was raised in Yonkers, New York. Philly Dom is gonna be coming in. But like I said, August 31st, 1970. I was born on the 191st Street and Walton Avenue in the south side of New York City in the Bronx. 7 years old, I moved to Yonkers. That's where I was raised. That'll always be my hometown. I had a lot of ups and downs in Yonkers. Yonkers was a small place, but Yonkers was a dangerous place. That's why they always call Yonkers the fifth borough, because there was nothing to be played with. A lot of people came out of my hometown of Yonkers, New York. The Locks, which I know them as the Warlocks, when they got signed with Puffy Combs, Puffy told them to take off the war and just call themselves the Locks, but I know them as the Warlocks. 1985, 1986, excuse me, 1984, 1985, 1986, I met a brother called DJ Superior. At that time, DJ Superior, he was originally from, I think, Harlem, New York. At a certain age, he moved to Yonkers. He met, God rest our brother. Yeah, he is a creep. Yeah, he is. During that time, DJ Superior met our brother, God rest his soul, DMX. I met DMX in 1991 when he was doing his thing in the streets of Yonkers. X was a person that he was, if he was your friend, he was your friend for life. X never played no, how would you say, never played gangster. What you saw X, and that's what you saw X. That was him. X was a real person. X had a heart of gold. X was really raised by his grandmother. So, yeah, rest in peace. He was raised by his grandmother because him and his mother didn't see eye to eye in things. That's not my business. I already knew what happened, but I don't put people's businesses out like that. I met X through DJ Superior in 1991. X took a liking to me, and that was basically it. He took a liking to me. I actually got the name, what's up, brother? I actually got the name Big Hawk through DJ Superior. Salute, Philly Dom.
What's good, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you very crook. Very definitely I can hear you.
I'm here. I'm just laying down.
Yeah. Well, I'm just giving them. I'm gonna do it. Say it again. 19 August 31st, 1970. Born in the South Bronx, New York. 181st Street of Walton Avenue. 7 years old. Moved to the Bronx. Sorry about that. Moved to Yonkers.
Okay.
1985 to 1986 is where I met DJ Superior. That's the guy that wants to meet you.
I'm gonna link up with him. We definitely gonna link up.
Yeah. From there, Superior introduced me 1991 to X, DMX. X took a liking to me, and that was it. From there, him and Boomer, his pitbull Boomer. Boomer was like his son. I mean, Boomer, he had more love for that. I mean, X loved dogs. X loved pitbulls, but X loved dogs, but pitbulls was X's favorite. That was it. He loved dogs. Boomer was just like his son. I mean, like Boomer was like his son. Everywhere X was at, Boomer was there. That's the way it was. X took a liking to me, and him and Mike, because of my size, Mike was the one that gave me the name Big Hawk, and it stuck with me from that time on. Actually, DJ Superior knew my brother first. So that's how I met DJ Superior. Yeah. My brother was one introduced that back in the days when we was walking around with the big radios. When the hip hop was hip hop, yeah. He used to have one of them, and I had one. I'm gonna show you a video where Jadakiss is actually on a show, on T.I.'s show, and he's gonna say some things here. Hold on. He's gonna say some things here about Yonkers, but
now you from Yonkers, correct? Yonkers, New York, born and raised, St. John Riverside Hospital.
Yeah, same as DMX.
Yes, sir.
Same as Mary J.
MJ.
Any more Yonkers natives you want to shout at?
The Sporty Thieves.
Dope. Wow.
Rest in peace to Marlon Brando.
I didn't know. Oh, okay.
Everybody, Bill Blass. Bill Blass was like a DMX rival. He never really got his.
DMX rival. That's like an oxymoron. No one can rival DMX in my opinion.
These two I mean, X eventually took the crown, but Blast was one of them. It was there for the. It wasn't unanimous.
Who's Blast, man?
X really had to come and really knock the thing off his shoulder because Yonkers was kind of split in half at a time. You know what I mean? I almost got my ass whipped going to their first battle.
What?
It was a beautiful thing. It was in a venue in Yonkers called School 12, a little school, but it was similar to Nas and Jay with Ether, but in our little small town, everybody.
And School 12. The School 12 is where DJ Superior worked and gave me a job being a bouncer. And he worked. He actually ran School 12, and a lot of hip hop artists and R&B artists came to School 12 to perform. A lot of them came to School 12. And X popped up one day. I forgot who was performing. Leaders of the New School. And I think X popped up one day and did a show there. And Leaders of the New School, that's Busta Rhymes and them, before Busta, broke off. They was like, yo, this dude right here he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with, man. Like, this dude is nice. Everybody knew that X was nice. X went around Yonkers battling everybody. He didn't care who you was. X said, if I'm gonna do this, I have to, I gotta prove myself. And a lot of people started knowing about X to Yonkers, then Mount Vernon, but everybody knew X. They was like, who's this guy they call X? Who is this guy? But he did his thing. He was going through Yonkers, giving it to people, man. He really was.
Wow.
He was giving it to a lot of people. Now, they mentioned the Sporty Thieves. The Sporty Thieves is the one that came in that song, No Pigeons. If you ever saw that No Pigeons, that's the Sporty Thieves.
Yeah.
No Pigeons, Skeet Tape, they call it Cheapskate. They don't get $1 from us. That's the Sporty Thieves. Marlon Brando, God rest Marlon. Marlon was with his girlfriend on Fordham Road, and he was it was him, his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's son. And this is where a van jumped the sidewalk and was coming towards his son. He pushed his son out. He pushed his girlfriend's son out the way, and he took the death. That's how Marlon Brando died on Fordham. He took the son, pushed him out the way, and the van came and knocked him out and nailed him and killed him. So that's how Marlon Brando from the Sporty Thieves passed away. And he was another good dude. Young kid was good dude, man. But Yonkers has a lot of memories. Mary J went to Yonkers High. X went to Yonkers High. Then I think at the last they started going to Mary J started going to Roseville. We used to ride the bus together. Now Mary J knew my cousin more than she knew me because they lived in Slow Bomb together. Slow Bomb was another place where it was dangerous. Slow Bomb was dangerous. That was a dangerous place. And she came out of Slow Bomb and she was friends with my friend Mitchie, was another girl. But she really didn't know me like that, but Mitchie knew me. But we used to ride the bus together, the 8 bus together. Okay. So, I mean, Yonkers has a lot of history. Now, School Street is where DMX was raised at. DMX was born in Mount Vernon, but the same thing as me, at 7 years old, he moved to Yonkers. And everybody that was young that moved to Yonkers, that's where our heart was. That's why we always said we was from there. Because we knew nothing else but Yonkers. We knew nothing else but Yonkers. So X moved from Mount Vernon, 7 years old. He moved to Yonkers. He moved to School Street. That's why he got that song, School Street, the home of the brave. I used to work in School Street. And
wow.
Oh boy. Yeah, School Street and Slow Bomb. So I worked both places. And you didn't want to play with them places. So when X talked about School Street, he called it the home of the brave. It really was. It really was. And then you had Warburton, a.k.a. they called it Body Hurt Warburton. So that's where actually Jadakiss still hangs out there. Like he never, everybody from Yonkers never forgot where they came from. They always still went back. They always still hang. They always show love.
Why is that? Why you think so?
Because that's the way. That's Yonkers. Yonkers, it was strong. Yonkers had a tight grip back in the days. You understand? It was like we all went to house parties and everybody was tight in Yonkers.
Okay.
Okay, Eli. You said Eli's from Yonkers. Okay. All right. So Yonkers was just tight. It was really tight, man. It was like it was small. They called it the sixth borough. My little brother that raps, I think I sent you some of his stuff. He had a thing. He had a mixtape about Yonkers, yeah. So my brother still lives there. Some of my nieces and nephews still live there. My sister just moved because after my mother passed away, she didn't want to be around the same house, so she moved to Georgia. But my brother still lives there. My nieces and nephews still live there. A lot of friends. Like I said, if you go there right now, Jadakiss is probably on the block in Warburton. So it was he's on the block. Yeah, he's on the block right now, right there. They never forgot where they came. Never forgot when X was big. That's where X was hanging at. School Street, Warburton. Yeah. It was Yonkers was just a tight. When you get to meet the Superior because he want interview, he and X. I was close, but he was close like this with X. That's how it was. Like that's how it was, and it was a tight knit in Yonkers. That's how he was. Yeah, it was, and a lot of killers came out of that. Oh yeah, a lot of came out of that place. Came out of YO.
Yonkers was a tough.
Tough. It really was a lot. Matter of fact, you know who lived in Yonkers? David Berkowitz, son of Sam.
Oh wow!
Remember son of Sam going on? Yeah. He lived right on Maple Street. He lived right on Maple Street. He lived on Maple Street. He lived on Maple Street. He lived on the top floor. I think he lived like on he lived on the 6th floor.
Well, tell us about the son of Sam.
Son of Sam was crazy. Son of Sam, he was killing couples. He was killing everybody, man. And he would come home to Yonkers. Yeah, and nobody knew where he was actually from. I think he was actually from Brooklyn, but he had moved to Yonkers. And he moved on Maple, and nobody knew that he was him doing it. Nobody knew it. He would come home, go out, do what he had to do, and come home. Now, one of the cops that I know that was from the PAL, he was one of the guys that had to go get him and arrest him. He lived right on Maple Street, right on the 6th floor.
Wow.
All that. We didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah, I was. Now I'm talking about Yonkers right now, Mr. Truth. I'm talking about where I was raised at. Because I want to give everybody an introduction where I was raised at. So that's what I'm talking about right now. I'll probably do the immigration thing tomorrow, but I'm just giving everybody, introduction where I came from, stuff like that, and how bad Yonkers was, because it wasn't sweet. It wasn't.
Wow.
It wasn't sweet, but we had good times. Yeah, we did. We used to go to the celebration in Trevor Park. Trevor Park, they used to have, it was called, it was like a Black American Day in Trevor Park. And Trevor Park, they used to have all type of performances and everything, yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
so we definitely gotta go.
We got it. I'm gonna take you there. I'm gonna take you there.
DJ Superior.
Yeah, Superior wants him. He wants to definitely meet you, man.
Yeah, I want to meet him definitely.
Yeah. I mean, he took the blunt of the hit because when X passed, he was in the hospital. He died right there, right in front of him. He passed away right in front of right there.
Wow, he was.
Superior had his hand. Yeah, he had his hand, and he passed away, man. Yeah, those were the best times, Jake. Yeah, man.
Did he die in Yonkers?
He died in White Plains. So they X wanted to see him. So his uncle had to bring Superior up there because he wanted to see Superior before it happened. So he died in White Plains Hospital. Yeah.
Where? That's in Yonkers.
Yeah.
That's in Yonkers.
No, that's in White Plains. White Plains. That's about maybe. It's Yonkers, Mount Vernon, then White Plains. That's like two cities over. We used to always go to the White Plains Mall out there in White Plains. We used to take the 8 bus from Yonkers and went out there. So that was the mall. We either hung out that mall or we hung out in like Central Avenue. That was in Yonkers. We used to hang out in Cross County. That was in Yonkers. So we hung out a lot of places, but most of the time we was in Yonkers.
Wow.
That was our childhood. We're right in Yonkers.
Wow. Yonkers. Buried in Yonkers?
All race of people. All race of people. Everywhere. Italians, Asians, Indians, everybody in Yonkers. All race. All race of people.
Wow. Was X buried in Yonkers?
He was buried. He's buried in Yonkers. He's buried in Yonkers, yeah. He's buried at the cemetery. Yeah, he's buried in Yonkers. He's buried right in Yonkers. Yes, he is. He's where he wanted to be buried at, man. That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. This is the mayor and Styles P. Now, this is what they're giving the key to them in Yonkers. They're going to be giving the key. Hold on. Hold on. I think this is one they're going to be giving the key to them. Hold on.
Who's going to be up here?
That's Jadakiss. That's the mayor, and that's Styles P. D Block. That's Yonkers out there, yeah. They that was actually X's where X was buried at. Yeah, they were doing some type of ceremony out there, yeah. They were doing some type of ceremony, yeah. But it was really, to be out there. We used to have some fun times. South Broadway, Warburton, Woodworth. I lived on 95 Ash Street. When I first went to Yonkers, it was Woodworth Avenue, North Broadway. I lived everywhere in Yonkers, man. Yeah, we moved all over Yonkers, man. Yep, and you have some people to this day that still live there. Park Hill was the best. Yeah, Jake. Park Hill. Yeah, one of my childhood friend from Yonkers. He's right there. Yeah, he's there. Yeah, Park Hill was the best, man. Park Hill, we used to hang out there. There was a pizza shop. You had it was a little spot we used to go to just chill there. You get with there with your girlfriend. It was cool, yeah. Little park out there, yeah. We had fun, man. All right, man. Yeah. And I just found out they did put a lot of the migrants in Yonkers.
Okay.
Let me see if I can pull up. I saw them. Some of the migrants are in Yonkers. I didn't even know, but they do. Let me see some. Migrants in Yonkers, New York. Migrants in Yonkers, New York. Right here. Yep. They right to Yonkers. Hold on.
Do you ever think about the waste?
I didn't even know they was going to get there, but my brother was right. They're there. They got them there.
Chester County. Families arrived last week and they are being housed at the Ramada Hotel.
So city leaders are working to figure out the best way to handle the influx of asylum seekers,
Ramada Hotel.
with health care, social services, educational needs. Joining us right now, the mayor of Yonkers, Mike Spano. Nice to have you here on
Mike Spano, yep.
So what's going on? How many migrant families do you have in your area?
Right now we're looking at about 40 families. Mostly women, some young children, and listen, they're our guests. They're here, and we're going to deal with that. My beef, obviously, is with those who sent them without notice, without a plan, and without the funding associated with providing for the needs that we'll have to deal with.
Let's talk about that, the funding. Where are you getting the funding for that? And do you anticipate any more migrant families coming to your area?
I've been told that we'll see no one else in any other facility. But I also been told that they're not going to be spreading them out.
Brother, they all over the place, man. And they costing everything money. You notice they costing the whole country money, man. They all over the place. I can't believe how this is really going down like this. They are costing the whole United States money, man. I didn't know they was in Yonkers until my brother told me, and then when I pulled it up there, I said, they are in Yonkers, yeah. And what they're doing, they're not even telling these people they're coming. They just coming. They just, drop them off there. Like,
wow.
That's crazy. And we're paying for this, man. What you said?
The mayor wasn't even ready for it.
No.
Yeah.
But that's what I think some places, they just dropping them off. They just dropping them off straight up and not telling nobody about it. They just dropping them off. Look what they pulled up in Yonkers and just dropped them off. Like me and you were saying before, there's something else more to this, man. I don't believe there's something else more to this.
Yeah, because they just putting them anywhere.
Anywhere they just putting them. And they're not even telling nobody they're doing it. They just doing this, man. Like, why would y'all do that? So when we go to Yonkers, I guess we can catch up with them too out there too.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out.
Because they screw the game online.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying. Hey, Jake, Jake, you there? Where in Yonkers are the migrants are, man? Do you know where they at in Yonkers, Jake?
They would say the Marriott Hotel or something.
Yeah, but I know that they probably put them other places too. I know it ain't just the Marriott. Like, they gotta put them. They probably got them somewhere else. I mean, that's crazy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call Superior, man. Probably tomorrow, and let them know when you come back from Philly. We'll just go up there, but they're all over the place, and they just dropping them off, and this is costing like money. Wow. They dropping them everywhere. I didn't know they was gonna drop them in Yonkers, but they did it.
Wow!
Yep.
Wow! Crazy.
And I don't know if Central Avenue gonna deal with that. They don't play that over there, so it's gonna be a problem.
Yes, they have to figure it out.
It's going to be a problem. If they go to Central Avenue, it will be a problem. It's costing everybody money. Like we was talking about it. Like I was saying, the president was saying that they might have to start taxing us more money, whoever works weekly out of their check, to pay for this. So you're going to tell me people that's not even got nothing to do with them, you're going to take money out of our pockets to pay for this. I don't have no children or nothing, but you're going to take money out of my pocket.
Wow.
This is crazy, man. And Yonkers, I said, damn, they in Yonkers too? So when we go out there, I'm going to find out where they at, and we'll hit them up. The last time I was in Yonkers, at the High Cross County, even my dad, that's my child friend, just said, they at the High Cross County.
Okay. Yeah, your mom is calling too.
At the High Cross County. That's crazy, man. That is really, really just nuts, man. That is crazy. That is crazy. Damn, they all over the place, man. They in my hometown of Yonkers.
Everywhere, man.
Oh, gosh. They really are in my hometown of Yonkers. That is crazy.
So they at the Hyatt.
Yeah, the High Cross County. And the High is expensive, man. That's not a cheap place.
Ain't no cheap hotel.
No. This is what I'm saying.
That's why they don't want to stay in no tents. There ain't no tents. Why stay there when you can stay at the Hyatt?
The High Cross County, man. That's an expensive hotel. And the thing was making me, man, you know how many homeless people you got in Yonkers? But you put them in the High Cross County? That's crazy. That's crazy. You know how many people right now homeless in Yonkers? I'm dead serious. And they used to have, hey, Jake, do they still got that church out there in Getty Square? That church that used to put all the homeless people? There was a church out there in Yonkers. If you was homeless, they put you in the church first, then social service would put you in like the YMCA and the YWCA, and then find your place. So you know how many homeless people in Yonkers? And then they just coming in and you putting them in the Hyatt. The High Cross County. You know how much that a night is? And it's all coming out of our pocket, Philly, man. All out of our pocket, bro. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, I never seen nothing this like in my life. Oh, they still there? Okay, so that's where they probably got him. They probably got him in that church. They probably got all the homeless people in that church and took all the migrants and put them in the Cross County. So they're going to get the better deal of it. Wow. You can't make this up, boy. You can't make this up. You can't. I told people, man, no matter how much people hated Trump, he would have never went for this. Never. This would have never happened. Never. This would have never happened. None of this stuff would have never happened. But this is what y'all voted for. This is what y'all voted for. Wow. You voted for that. Now they're gonna probably put him in Mount Vernon, because Mount Vernon is the next city over from Yonkers.
Okay.
And then from Mount Vernon, it would be New Rochelle, then White Plains.
Okay. Where Poughkeepsie at? Poughkeepsie's right there.
Poughkeepsie's
right?
upstate
I
New
spent
York.
some time in Poughkeepsie.
That's upstate New York.
Back in
My
the
father
day.
used to take me fishing up there when we was kids. When we was kids, and
So
we was like
Poughkeepsie, how far
a
is that
teen.
from Yonkers?
From Yonkers, Poughkeepsie, if you maybe like an hour,
Okay.
probably like an hour, probably an hour and a half, something like that.
Okay.
Cause we used to drive up
Okay,
there. We used to drive up there.
Yeah,
Yep.
because I remember seeing Yonkers, the exit for Yonkers going to Poughkeepsie.
Right.
Train.
Oh, so you used to go up to Poughkeepsie. Okay, all right.
Yeah. That was like we talking early '90s, man, like mid '90s, early '90s.
Right.
Yeah, one of my buddies had a kid. Had a kid out there. With a chick from what they call it, Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie, yeah. Okay, my child friend said they're in a hotel on Tucker Hole Road too.
All right,
that's right there.
That'd be exclusive right there.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have my brother.
And
yeah, I'm gonna have
new migrant town. Talking to DJ Superior.
Yeah.
DMX DJ.
Yep.
Shout out to the Locks.
Yes, sir.
And
I hope most likely when we go out there. Most likely when we go out there, we go through Warburg. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to Styles P's. He got his juice bars out there, Yonkers. I already went and got a juice out there.
That's what's up. Shout out to Styles P, man.
Yeah,
Dixie, man. That's a good group, man.
And they love Yonkers. They ain't going. They will be right there. They'll move to another country, but Yonkers, they gonna have an apartment in Yonkers, or they will have. Some, and I know. And Jadakiss was smart. He took some of his money and he invested in real estate. He owns buildings in Yonkers. Yes, he did.
Wow.
And he put people that can't afford like a high rent. He put them in there for low.
Low income housing.
Yeah, he did it himself. He ain't stupid. None of them are dumb brothers. He invested in real estate. He got his own coffee thing. Jadakiss ran out for Yonkers. Style P got his own juice, his own vitamins, and Sean Sheik, he got involved in something too, but they all got something. They were smart about it. They're not stupid. They from the streets, but they said we can't rap for the rest of our lives. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do.
Just like playing football, man. You might have 6 years, 5 years.
Right. And that's what a lot of people, blacks gotta start doing. Instead of taking money and throwing it down the drain. Imagine if you was
long term, acquiring it long term. It looks nice. The ladies might like it. Family members might like it. Some friends might like it.
Right.
I mean, once you take it off the block. Once you take it off the car dealership.
Yep.
It depreciates in value. It keeps going down.
Yep. So they invested into what they had to invest into. This is what they done. They're not stupid.
Wow.
But imagine if you would have thought about owning hotels. You know how much money you could have made from these migrants? What?
Tons of money.
What?
It's like they say the hotel and tourism business in New York State. The hotels don't want this to stop. The hotels don't want this to stop.
They don't want this because the hotels already admit, they said we make more money from the migrants with the government than we make with tourists. Because the government is taking our money and throwing it to them. So they're making more money.
Yeah.
It's a business.
And that's guaranteed rooms. That's guaranteed rooms. That's going
right.
For 2 months, you're going to have this people all your hotel rooms. And they fooling out. They the whole hotels. Like the hotels with no rooms left.
Yep.
For months at a time. Hotels don't see that type of service in their establishment.
That's why the hotels don't care. They like, as long as the government gonna keep paying us all this money, bring them on. Bring them.
This is guaranteed money. Like guaranteed. Like this is home run. They hitting home runs every time.
Yep. And it's coming out of our pocket, man. That's the sad thing about it. It comes out of hard work.
The taxpayer, they don't want this to go
There it is.
Yeah, they would love this to drag on to 2030 if it was possible.
They don't want it to stop. They killing it right now. They probably like, yo, wait a minute. Let's build some more hotels and put them up.
They ain't got to do no promotions, no advertisement, no nothing. Long as they got migrants in their hotels, they know their rooms are going to be full. And the government money is guaranteed. That's guaranteed.
ASAP. Quick. I didn't think they was going to end up in my hometown, but they're in Yonkers. I said, oh, man.
Wow.
They flooded.
Yeah, they squeeze them anywhere they can put them.
Yeah, next is probably going to be Mount Vernon if they didn't do it already. On White Plains if they didn't do it already. And Newer Show if they didn't do it already.
Hotels out right now. What hotels and do or die need for people to stay at their hotel? And they just go there and do a proposition with them. Like, look, man, bring these many people in. We pay you this much. Plus a nice percentage on top of it because if they damage the room or something. Because like I said, migrants, if they damage the room, it ain't like me and you. We go there. You got a social security. You got a debit card. They're gonna get their money from us.
Oh yeah, the government is gonna the government's gonna pay for it.
They got no ID, they got no credit card, no debit card. They got no bank account in the U.S.
The government's gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
The government will pay for it, man. Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy, man. How much did the video go last time we went? How many people saw it?
It's like at 50. It's like about at 53, 54 right now.
Crazy, man.
It's pushing.
I still can't believe
it. Somebody said, "Man, that Big Hawk guy was upset in the beginning, man."
I was mad as hell, man. I was mad as hell. I was mad as hell, man, because it just doesn't make any sense, man. It don't. It makes no type of sense, man. And then y'all complaining? You want more? Like how? You're not even from here. You want more? What about the people that's homeless and veterans? What about them? Are you kidding me? You want more? You're complaining?
I ain't never seen treatment like this, man.
No. I ain't never seen this. Brother, the people we Americans and don't get treated like this, man.
No, they don't.
Kidding me?
I told you, vets. Even the vets that they try to treat them good, but I asked all my buddies that's U.S. military, has the U.S. government put you in a hotel for 2 months free, paid all your bills, gave you a cell phone, an iPad, gave you extra money on top of the already money they gave you.
Wow!
Everybody said no.
But they get it though.
These guys fought in Vietnam War. They fought in the Gulf War.
Right.
They served 20 years of their life. They're good part of their life.
Right.
Their 20s and their 30s in the U.S. military.
Yep. And don't get nothing. You can't get a dime, but they getting all the money. And then they have the nerve that didn't, they drop you off in Brooklyn. You say, it's not accommodating. You get back on the bus? Like, who are you?
Yeah.
Are you crazy? You have no papers yet. You better go in that tent and stay there.
Yeah.
They crazy, man. Yeah.
And the U.S. recreated that because now they be like,
yes.
Because they see people like how people in your hometown, like Yonkers, are staying with the Hilton.
The Hyatt. The Hyatt. Yeah.
So they communicate with each other. They talk to each other. So
yes.
Like, man, if Bobby stayed at the Hyatt.
Right.
Watch out, my phone is.
Right. Hello? Okay, his phone went out. I'm gonna probably have to bring him back in. But yeah, they're in my hometown of Yonkers. I never thought that this would happen. But now they're over there. And this is all coming out of our pocket. Taxpayers' pocket. Taxpayer money. And they told me they're going to tax us. They might have to tax us more. I don't have no children. I have nothing to do with this. But you're going to take money from me that I work every day for to pay for people that's not even appreciated. They're ungrateful and they're not appreciated, to be here. You just here to get something and be out. And because you ain't getting your way, that's just the way it is. You're not getting your way. You're not getting more that y'all want. So now I'm going to have to go to my hometown in Yonkers and be disappointed. I'm going to have to go right back in my hometown in Yonkers and be disappointed because I didn't think they was gonna be there, but now they there. They there now. This is horrible, man. Let me try to bring Philly Don back in. This is horrible, man. This is inexcusable. It make no sense, man. We got to pay for this, man. All this money coming out of our pockets, and then you turn your back on the veterans, and you turn your back on American people that's homeless, and you don't give them nothing. You give them hell and high water when they ask for things. I speak to some of these homeless people on a regular basis on public safety. I speak to them. And they just say, yo, they give us a hard time. Don't you know they gotta be in the street? What's up, brother? JM? They gotta be, if you homeless, you gotta be in the street for 6 months before they even put you in the shelter in Manhattan. You gotta be they gotta constantly keep seeing you in the streets for 6 months. Then after 6 months, they take you. Then they put you in Bellevue shelter or whatever shelter, mostly is Bellevue. Then you got to be in Bellevue for a couple of months. Then they take you from Bellevue. Then they put you in a regular shelter. Then you got to wait another 6 months. You got to wait another 6 months. You got to wait another 6 months for them to find you an apartment. That's crazy. You got to wait another 6 months for them to find you an apartment.
Can you hear me?
What's going on? Here we go. What's going on, man?
Good, brother.
All right.
Quick question.
Here we go again. You answer the question again, brother.
When you have a guest at your house, you treat them good or bad?
We treat them good.
Okay, so this is the same deal. These immigrants are our guests. Therefore, we need to treat them good.
I got what you're saying, brother, but a lot of them don't act the same. You understand me? If I go to somebody's house, I'm going to follow the rules and I'm going to be nice. I'm a public safety officer, and a lot of them have a nasty attitude like, we come here, this is our country now, and F you. That's the attitude they have, brother. That's the attitude they have. A lot of them are not nice like that, brother. I deal with them. I'm public safety. I work in Manhattan, so I know what I'm talking about. Some of them are cool. I'm not saying all of them are messed up. Some of them, but a lot of them have this attitude like, we're here now, and now we're here to take over. You can't do that. Because I know I can't go to somebody else's country or house and I walk in there and I'm like, okay, now I want all this. I'm here. What you're going to do? You can't do that. How are you coming from somewhere else? You're trying to get out of that bad situation. Cool. You're coming here, but then you're asking for more. You're not giving us enough. You're not even from here. You accept what the person gives you and then you work out. You work around that. You understand me? You don't just walk in somebody's country, you're going to give me... No, you can't do that. Because I know I can't go to nobody's country doing that. I can't do that. Because they'll take my behind, put me back in a plane, and they're going to send me back in. Let's just be honest.
Okay, brother. All those immigrants, what percentage would you say have this bad attitude?
Hey, say that again?
From all those immigrants, what percentage would you say have a bad attitude?
A lot. And it's sad because we try to be nice to them. Because we're public safe, we try. You know, we try to be nice to them. We really do. You know what I'm saying? But once you walk around with this attitude, I'm like, you know what? Y'all handle them because I'm not going to do it. Y'all handle them, man. It's the way it is. Y'all handle them. If I'm trying to be nice to you, and I'm telling you, I'm explaining to you, listen, you got to do this. I understand you can't understand. So we have a translator. They tell them they got to do this. They get mad when they have to do it. Like, listen, man, you know, this is our job. Y'all can't be just laying on the side when we tell you to get up, stand next to the wall, because you got people that got to walk back and forth to work. They get upset because we tell them to get off the floor. Like you getting food from across the street. They're hooking you up to stand up and let the people walk. Let the people walk.
And from your experience, this attitude It's mainly coming from the woman, the man, the
Both.
young woman, the young.
Both, brother. Both. Like both. Like they have a problem, and I'm like, listen, man, you gotta follow the rules. Like we all gotta follow the rules. You gotta follow the rules. You gotta follow the rules. Anywhere you go, you know better. You have to follow the rules. If I go to another country, I have to follow the rules where I'm at. I can't disrespect not where I live at. I'm gonna find myself either locked up in jail, or they're gonna fly me. They're gonna tell me, put me back on the plane, and fly me back to America. That's just the way it is. I don't know why everybody is having a hard time with this, and I don't know why a lot of people are upset about this. But so I don't get this, man. I don't get this. We have a couple that steal that we had to catch last week. These young kids was stealing. None of them had papers. They was from the Robes Hotel, and they stealing. So we had to translate. Say, yo, what are they doing? Oh, they just stole down the block. We said, okay, that's why we stopped them. Why did you try to run? Oh, I don't want to be shipped back to my country. So why did you steal something? If you don't want to get shipped back, why would you do that? You know you don't have the papers.
See, like the thing with me, if we allow them to go all the way to New York City, then we assume the responsibility to take care of them. If we didn't want to take care of them in the first place, then we should have stopped them at the border and not allow them to come in.
The people didn't allow. That was the mayor. You got a lot of people upset. That was his doing. That was the mayor's doing. He did this. He runs New York City. Him and the governor. They did this. So you can't blame us. You have to go to the source and blame them. That's why he left. This is why he left. Thank you, Lord Well. Thank you. Ungrateful. And see, he came in last time when I was doing a video about this. He came in last time. He gets upset and then he leaves. Like, this dude is really funny, man. He keeps coming in and out because he don't want to hear the truth. They are ungrateful, and a lot of them are just they have nasty attitudes. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I see it. I'm a public safety officer. So when I go to my hometown of Yonkers, I want to find out, are they the same way over there too? But they are ungrateful. They asking for more. They strip you to the tents over there in Brooklyn. What did you do? Oh, we don't like it. You got right back on the bus. They are ungrateful. You're right about that. But this guy, man, he's I don't know, man. He gets upset when I'm telling him the truth. He just gets upset. He don't want to hear the truth. He thinks that we all supposed to accept their being nasty and evil. If they come over here for the right thing, I have no problem with that. You follow the rules, I have no problem with that. You start, carrying your load, I have no problem with that. But it's like me going to their country. You think they're going to have, especially being black in Venezuela, acting a fool? They're going to either put me in jail or they're going to send me back over here. Okay, I got you. I know your battery went dead, yeah. I figured your battery went dead, yeah. Yo, Philly, this guy did it to me again. Okay, got you, man. No problem. He did it again. The dude came in, Mr. Truth, asking me a question. Now, I'm giving it to him nice. I'm not disrespecting him, man. And he gets mad. Like, yo, what you want me to tell you? A lot of them have nasty attitude, and a lot of them are ungrateful, man. You should have went in that tent, and could have did better. Go from the tent, go do anything that the Lord tells you. Go to the tent, stay to the tent. If they put you somewhere else, you stay there. Try to get yourself your papers and start working, and then work your way out, man. But don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, because let me go to Venezuela or Cuba or Colombia or any one of them other countries disrespecting them and see what happened to me. I made them either deceased, put in jail, or they'll fly my black behind right back over here. We don't owe them nothing. You're right about they did. We don't owe them nothing. You're right. They act like we own some. We owe them nothing. And the dude that keeps coming, that's the second time he came in with this attitude. We don't owe them nothing, man. They do act like. If you want to come in, brother, come in. I'll leave the link for you right now if you want to come in. Hold on. You can come in. The link is right there. Hold on. I just left the link for you, Lloyd. Right there. You can come in. The link is right there, bro. But they act like we do. We don't owe them nothing, man. You can't be doing it. And that guy, what's his name, Mr. Truth, that's the second time he came on my live with that. And then when I'm telling him the truth, I'm being nice about it, he get upset. He feeling some type of way. No. You can't just be coming in somebody else's house and you know they feed you, clothe you, and you turn around and say, well, this is not enough. Well, then go home then. This ain't your house. But you're going to come in acting accordingly. Be grateful for what we're doing for you. Now I got to go to my hometown in Yonkers and find what I don't want to see. Craziness. I haven't been there in a while. The last time I was there was in August. But I'm going to go there in a while. Come on, man. What's wrong with this cat? This cat is bogged out. What's up, brother?
Hey, how you doing?
All right, man.
You know what?
Thanks, brother.
Yeah,
you was. You was. Yes, sir. Thank you always. Yes. You always look. I now remember your name. What's going on, brother?
But you're right.
They're not.
Like you said about how they treat American and the home.
Yes.
Now it's just imagine how they seeing everything done for these immigrants. And they've been out for years, been out years.
Right.
And no help from anybody, government or any of the citizens.
I feel so bad. Like, come on, man. You got people that serve this country. The veterans, first of all, once they come out of the service, they should be given a house, given like $15,000 to $20,000 a month, and given free everything. They shouldn't have to pay for zero. You serve this country. Exactly. The homeless people should have got first dip. How are you giving outsiders before you give the veteran homeless people? And every time I say that, people get upset. Like, why are you getting upset for? Why would you do that?
You're right. I made a few videos. Let them know that I like first.
Right.
They should be first. Then other people after all the
Yes. Yes.
If you're born here, if you're a vet, you should automatically qualify for housing. You know, the money you need to help to take care of yourself.
Yup.
Yeah, I've been watching this.
Thank you, brother.
This border situation for the last 2 or 3 years. And I just think if it keeps going the way it is, it's going to destroy this country. People don't start standing up.
Right.
You know,
right.
Letting everybody know how they feel. They're not going to stand for it.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
I mean, it's not bad here. You know.
It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse if nobody does something about it. It's going to get, and like I said, they was, they being ungrateful, and then they're having this attitude like, yo, y'all can't be doing that. You're in someone else's house.
Now, if we were to go into another country, we would be lucky. We would be getting and we'd be lucky to get out.
Right, exactly. I can't go to another country and act like that. Are you crazy? they would either lock me up, or I would be missing, or lock me up, or they would send me put me in the plane and send me back here. When they was on that bus and they was told they was supposed to live in the tent, you should have stayed in the tent until further notice. No, y'all, we don't like the accommodation. So you turn back around and spit in the people's face that's trying to help you and get back on the bus. Oh, we don't like this. Like, who are you to say something like that? Are y'all crazy?
I seen that yesterday.
Yeah.
And I don't blame the women that have children. I can understand.
Right.
But the guys.
Yes.
I mean,
the men.
You gotta take what you get.
Right.
Yeah, don't be greedy. Hey, me, I was on the street, and I was free to pay off the obligation to go, even if it's outside.
Yes, me too. You can't be choosy. You take whatever they give you, whatever you can get. You take that, and then you work from there. You don't just go to nobody else's country and say, "Well, I don't like this." Well, then go back then.
Exactly. You know what? The weather is getting more.
Yeah.
Another month. I think we're going to be about.
Wow.
Free. You know. Because they have right now. What they need to do is carry your part. Take care of your home. All right, guys.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
I like it. Appreciate
Thank you. Thank you for your support. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have a channel. Thank you for y'all, everybody's support. Yes. Yes.
I like your videos.
Thank you. You got it.
Take care, buddy.
Salute, man, and much love. Wow. I live in Texas, and I went to the store the other day. There was around 65 people in the convenience store. There was 2 black guys, two white guys, and over 60 Hispanics speaking nothing but Spanish. Wow. Wow. Damn. Oh, man. I'm about to get off here because I got to get up in the morning and take care of some business. I'm actually on vacation, but I got to take care of some business. I got to leave, out of Jersey and go to Brooklyn. But I thank everybody that always supports me and watches me. And like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let everybody else know about my channel. And hit that notification bell. And please leave a comment. I would like to get comments. Yes, please leave a comment. No doubt, man. Thank you. No doubt, man. I got you, man. No doubt, Wallace Fuller. No doubt, man. Salute to everybody, man. Everybody be safe out there. This is Big Hawk. God bless, and I'm out.